Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar about home insurance. My name is Tina, and I'm one of the brokers here at HIA Insurance Services. I'll be presenting today's webinar on home insurance, previously called domestic building insurance, which is one of our key services that we offer. We also have a dedicated home warranty team that can support you and your business with home warranty in Victoria. Just before we start the presentation, I'd just like to say a quick disclaimer that the information being provided today is general advice. So if you're wanting to obtain tailored information about your business, please feel free to contact our office so we can design a more personalised discussion about your needs and situation. Just a little bit about HIA Insurance Services. HIA Insurance Services is a joint venture between the Housing Industry Association, HIA, the largest national industry association representing the residential construction industry in Australia, and Aon, a leading global professional service firm providing a broad range of risk, retirement and health solutions. This joint venture provides HIA Insurance Services with the unique opportunity to leverage the buying power, insurance, governance, risk capability of Aon, as well as accessing the HIA and utilising their deep knowledge of the housing industry. Our brand values include expertise, advocacy, and reliable service. So changes from the 1st of July. From 1 July 2026, the Building and Plumbing Commission, BPC, introduced home warranty. Home warranty is a new mandatory insurance cover builders must purchase on behalf of the homeowner for residential building projects up to 3 stories and valued more than $20,000. The introduction of home warranty will see a premium increase of 5% on what builders currently pay for domestic building insurance. The rise reflects the increase in maximum coverage from $300,000 under domestic building insurance, DBI, up to $400,000 under home warranty, and also greater protection for homeowners when something goes wrong. So a couple of the major changes from the 1st of July is now it is called home warranty insurance and not domestic building insurance. A new minimum limit of $20,000 applies as opposed to $16,000. And the maximum cover available now is up to $400,000 and not $300,000. So home warranty. Home warranty replaces DBI from the 1st of July 2026 and provides much greater protection for homeowners. Home warranty applies to new eligibility domestic building work in Victoria. All existing DBI policies before the 1st of July 2026 will continue under the DBI scheme. The BPC is now the sole not-for-profit provider of home warranty, with the domestic building private insurance market closed from the 1st of July 2026. Existing DBI policies will remain in place until their expiry, with private insurers supporting these policies under their current terms and conditions. When does the cover start? So for home warranty, important changes for when the cover starts. For eligible work, home warranty cover starts from the earliest of when the builder pays the applicable home warranty premium, starts carrying out the building work, and signs the major domestic building contract. The next important thing to remember is the registered builder must pay the home warranty premium before the earlier of 10 business days after the building contract is signed and the eligible domestic building work starting. 2 very important points. What is covered under home warranty? Home warranty covers homeowners for major defects, non-compliant or incomplete work in cases where the builder is unable or unwilling to complete or fix the work. Home warranty may be available to the homeowner up to 6 years from the date of the property was occupied, including 6 years for structural defects and 2 years for non-structural defects. Home warranty does not cover homeowners who use unregistered builders for their projects. More cover details. Home warranty will be available for the maximum cover available under home warranty 1st of July is $400,000. Structural or major defects are also included in this cover. Non-structural defects are also included in this cover. Non-compliant work that does not meet the required regulations is also covered. Incomplete work is capped at 30% of the total contract price, including agreed variations. Home warranty also covers a homeowner for lost deposits when the building work has not started. Out-of-pocket expenses are also included and capped at $12,000. Cover to secure a building site is capped at a maximum of $5,000. And swimming pools are also covered and capped at a maximum of $400,000. New powers for the BPC in regards to home warranty. Home warranty is a part of a suite of tools that will be available to the BPC to protect consumers and get buildings fixed from the 1st of July 2026. A new notification power requiring builders of Class 2 apartment buildings to notify the BPC 6 months before an occupancy permit is due to be issued, will inspect and ensure the building is safe and compliant. If defects or non-compliant works are identified at these inspections, they will need to be rectified before the occupancy permit can be issued. A failure to notify risks significant financial penalties, more than $100,000 for individuals and more than $500,000 for companies. A new rectification order power will also allow the BPC to act against a builder if serious defects are identified after the homeowner has moved in. If a builder is unwilling or unable to comply with the rectification order, the homeowner may also be able to make a claim under home warranty. Minimum financial requirements for builders. Minimum financial requirements replaces the DBI eligibility process and helps the BPC determine the total value or the new maximum construction capacity. For MFR, or minimum financial requirements, applies to new applicants from the 1st of July 2026 and for existing registered builders as an ongoing obligation when seeking to increase their maximum construction capacity. For existing builders, it's important to note your current approved limit will become your new maximum construction capacity, MCC, on the 1st of July. You will not need an automatic reassessment. Your existing terms will continue to apply unless the BPC reviews your circumstances. MFR for existing builders will apply when seeking to increase your maximum construction capacity. And your maximum construction capacity is the total limit that you can use at any one point in time. I just have a few questions and answers, a few questions that have been coming through. I'll go through those. What about my DBI certificates or any certificates before the 1st of July? So any certificate that was issued before the 1st of July will come under the DBI scheme and will continue to do so to its expiry. How do I calculate the premium, my new premium after the 1st of July? As there was an increase from the 1st of July, all the available rates and premiums are available through the BuildVic portal, or we can also provide those to you. What will be the premium for an amendment that is made after the 1st of July. If a premium is applicable for the amendment, the new premium amount, the 5% increase, will apply. When submitting amendments, it's also very important to ensure that you have supporting documentation that matches exactly to the certificate. This may include updated contract, signed variation, or title. How do I update the status of a policy or certificates in BuildVic? Most of the time, this will apply to completions. This is very important. With the 1st of July comes a new introduction regarding completions, that all completions must be completed by the builder upon receiving their certificate of occupancy or their final inspection certificate. The BPC will no longer mark off jobs at 12 or 18 months. Regarding the BuildVic portal, if you haven't got access to the BuildVic portal, it's important that you do have access, because you have complete visibility about your limits and the information on your eligibility status. So the BuildVic portal has seamless access. Your existing login details, including MFA, and remain the same. There is no need to re-register or change your credentials. There's real-time visibility of your information. You can view your details, certificates, and application at any time. And you can also ensure your records are current and accurate before you start any works. There is clear oversight of your limits. You can easily monitor your limits in any one place and make informed decisions on new projects with confidence. It is fast and convenient in terms of generating certificates, process and purchase certificates directly through the portal, and receive certificates immediately, helping to avoid delays on site. I've come to the end of the webinar for now. If there's any information, I might wait a few minutes to see if there's any questions that you might have that I can try and answer for you. Okay, I can't see any questions, but like I said at the beginning of the webinar, HIA Insurance is a distributor for the BPC. We're here to help. We have a dedicated home warranty teams with expert client executives that are here to help you. I just see some questions. Let me see. Sorry, I'll just go back. Okay. Here's a question. What assets qualify for MFR? So in terms of assets, there is a page on the application form where you can record all your assets. They need to be in the company name to ensure, if it is a company, or if you're a sole trader, in your name. If the assets are in a partnership, then they'll only take into account the sole trader or the company, for example. But other things that they look for with MFR is, and will include documentation, for example, balance sheets, profit and loss, financials for the last 2 financial years, and cash at bank. I hope that answers that question. And next question is, will these slides be available after the webinar sent out to registered participant? Yes, definitely. Not only will the slides be available, but if you have any more questions after this webinar, please send them through or reach out to us for an interview or a discussion about your personal circumstances. A good question, is the MFR assessed yearly? There was some discussion prior to the 1st of July about it being assessed yearly. The answer is no. The MFR will only be assessed, of course, if you're new to the building industry and you are seeking eligibility, or if you are an existing builder, the MFR will apply if you would like to increase your overall total limit. So the answer is no to it being assessed on a yearly basis. Next question. Is insurance required if a customer has signed a contract but is yet to be countersigned? Lenders usually need an executed contract to commence the finance journey, and it would be preferable for this to commence as early as possible. Good question. I might have to get back to you on that. The BPC have come across very strongly in terms of if the contract is signed, then the warranty must be obtained within 10 working days. But in terms of countersigned and lenders, I will get some more advice on that one to make sure we give you a solid and correct answer. So I will definitely come back to that question. Thank you for loving the wait music. So that was nice. Thank you. I'll just check if there's any more questions. There is one more. What if you are a registered builder but doing your own home? What are the requirements in that case? Good question. You need to really reach out to the BPC in terms of an owner builder status and whether you, what if you're a registered builder but doing your own home? Okay, two ways. If you're a registered builder, you could check if you could do it under owner builder, but generally not, because that is not for registered builders. If you have eligibility and you're building your own home, if the eligibility is in your name or in the company name and the title of the home that you're building matches exactly to your eligibility, then you can build it as a spec home, or you can build it with the contract as just like you were building for someone else if the names do not match exactly. So if you are a builder and you are a sole trader, Peter Jones, and the title of the land that you're building is in the name, same name, Peter Jones, then you can build under your eligibility as a spec home. If the title's in a different name, you can still build, but it would need a contract. Hope that answers that one. Will you let everyone know the answer to the question regarding the 10-day time frame from signing contract to getting insurance? Yep, we can. I've got all the names of all the attendees, so I will reach out and let everyone know. But generally, like I said before, there is a clear criteria that if the contract is signed, then the premium must be paid within 10 working days. But I will come back to that question definitely. Excuse me. What is HI's role now with insurance, now that it's consolidated with the BPC? If you're talking about HI insurance, where I work and where we have a home warranty team that is helping builders get eligibility under home warranty scheme, then we are a distributor for the BPC. So we support the BPC in terms of getting everything that a builder may need to submit their application. If you're talking about consolidation between the BPC themselves, we know probably as much as everyone else that they are trying to consolidate the whole of the BPC under one roof. But for that, sorry, I don't have much more information in regards to the BPC's operation. But we remain, HI Insurance remains as a distributor for the BPC. So you continue to work with us so that we can get you eligibility under home warranty insurance. I think there's one more question. Just make sure I've got them all. Are bathrooms considered structural or non-structural? Definitely structural. In anything to do with the wet area is definitely considered as structural. If you are on the Build Vic site, they have little information bubbles which actually describes what is structural and what is not structural. So have a look through the BuildVic site portal that gives you the actual definitions for structural and non-structural. If not, we'll be able to send that information to you as well. Hope that answered that question. Just check one more. Okay, thank you, everyone. I think I've answered all the questions. If I haven't, myself and my team be more than happy to answer any more questions that you might think about. Please reach out to us. We will be sending a copy of the presentation to you all, and I will have record of all the questions to make sure that they are all answered. Thanks again, and look out for our next webinar in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Thank you.